Hello, Central Strong, aka Kiddo Central. It's been a little while, but I'm back at my podcast, and I want to start this message out by saying I don't know who's out there listening, but you are special, you are important, you are wonderful, you are someone that matters, and you are valued. And right now, it may not seem that way, it may not be like in your favor to notice this, it may not be the time right now in your life that you see this. It may not be the best time of your life where things are going the way you wanted to go, but I do want you to know that at some point, someone out there will see how much you're valued, how much you are valuable, and they will value you. You already are valued by other people, and even though they may not tell you in your face or send messages to you saying how important you are, I promise you, you are important to someone out there, and you are important to this world more than you know. But this message is about being single, and being single doesn't always mean a negative thing. Right now, I'm single myself. First and foremost, I know that right now the world seems like that being single is the new model in relationships. It seems like more people are becoming single and single and single every day. And a lot of times, people get divorces, unfortunately. I know that's a sad thing to see. People get breakups, after being in relationships for at least a year or two. Things happen, and it seems like social media or the media in general think that influencing this type of behavior and this type of lifestyle is a good thing. And really, if you're single and you cheated on someone, or you're single, or if you're single and you were toxic and you were argumentative, or you like to gaslight people when they brought problems to you, that's honestly not a good thing. And it seemed like that. I had two girlfriends in my life. The first girlfriend, we started out well, but she was kind of abusive, and she had short-tempered. She always was vindictive. Anytime and every time that I'd done something that she didn't like, she tried to get revenge on me. Not any and every time, but a lot of the times. I'm not perfect either. I made mistakes myself, and I made a huge mistake by having a lot of female friends, that I was texting and talking to. I will own up to that. But I never cheated on my girlfriends, neither one of them. And the first one was just a little bit too, I don't even know what to say, probably a little jealous of what was going on, and things got taken out of control. And whenever I tried to talk to her about it, she didn't really want to listen too much. The second girlfriend I had was verbally and emotionally abusive. She would always call me names and judge what I do. Always ridiculed me. She's from Florida. She moved in. Unfortunately, something bad happened to her, so she had to go back to Florida from Indiana. And she was just not really the most positive person. Like, it would take a tooth and a nail to get her to say something good about me, but it would take nothing for her to say something bad about me. That relationship only lasted, I want to say, 2 months. My first relationship lasted for over 16 months. So coming to a year and a half, which is pretty good for a first relationship. Now for me, now to those who are listening, I just want you to know that if you're single and you actually care about people, if you're not someone who would literally always gaslight someone when they bring a problem to you, if you're not someone who only thinks of yourself, if you're not someone who believes that one person should carry more weight than the other, and if you're not someone who just doesn't keep your hormones in check, and you think that every pretty girl or any pretty guy that walks past, you should flirt with them while you already have a lover, if you're not someone who does these things, I promise you, you're not at the wrong spot for being single or being in a relationship. And here's why. If you're single, you have more time and freedom to look for someone that actually does care about you. And you don't have to worry about the weight or the pressure of the person that you might be with right now that doesn't care about you as much as you care about them, or as much as they should care about you. That's the first thing. The second thing is that you have more time to not even more time, but less stress to worry about, because You don't have to worry about making someone jealous. You don't have to worry about, crossing a line or a boundary that you may not even know about or that you do know about. You don't have to worry about letting someone down. All of that is out the window if you're single right now. And a third thing is that you have the time and open availability to test the waters to see if this person's really for you or not, and to see if this is what you want. And there's no pressure. There's no time limit at the time. So I'm saying this because if you're single and you have a good heart, you can have friends too, and you can have opposite sex friends, or you can have friends that are the same sex. And there probably are things you could do with that friend that you would do with an actual partner or friends even. And it won't go against any of the rule book because you're not actually in a relationship. So that's some benefits right there. And if you are trying to find a relationship, don't stop searching. It might take you a year. It might take you years. It might take you a month. It might take you 5 months. It might take you 8 months. It might take you a week. It might take you a day. However long it takes, never stop searching. Someone out there loves you and cares about you more than we both know. And that will be found if you don't quit. This is almost like Indeed applying for the job that you really want and applying for several positions or several companies, praying that one of those jobs call you back and take you in. This is sort of the same thing, just with love and emotions and care, not with money, which I would say love, emotions, and caring are all three important things, just like money. If you don't have emotional health, you can make all the money in the world. You're still going to get eaten up inside, and you're still going to fall massively in this life. So finding that balance is important. So I don't know who's listening to this, but don't give up. Someone out there cares about you. Whether it's a friend, whether it's a partner, whether it's someone who just sees you nearly every day at your job, whether it's some random person you met at church and there is no even intent of having love, they just care about you. Whether it's a stranger on Facebook, whether it's someone you don't even know that you saw at a store or at a grocery store, at Walmart. If someone's giving you energy and a commitment, they care about you. And you should respect that person and hold near to them. Because these days it's really hard to find someone that actually cares about someone else other than themselves. If they respect you, have them stay on your side for as long as you can. I'm not telling you to kiss anyone's feet. I'm not telling you to go over the line, go over and above to keep that person around. All I'm saying is, if someone respects you and loves you for exactly the way you are, you should value that person because they value you. And you should spend energy and time with that person or on that person. You don't have to even spend money on them. You can just check up on them here and there. You can just give them a random gift that you made with your hands. You can just send them a letter of kindness and respect. You can just do something special, like give them a cake that you saw at the store. Be like, hey, I thought about you. Here's a cake. Or whatever. You could do some gesture to show that you appreciate them and you want them to continue to appreciate you. So I don't know who's hearing this. Keep being good. And good things will come your way more and more if you have good intentions. You will have more positive results when you do positive things than negative results. So you'll have more negative results if you go all the way around. So whether you get 10 positive results and 3 negative results, or whether you get all positive results in life for doing good, never stop doing good because it'll pay off more than doing bad. But with all being said, thank y'all for listening, and I pray that this helps somebody out there.